I know Greninja does jump high, but I don't know. I feel like he might get caught by those up tilts. We'll have to see. We started with FD. It's going to be Greninja Steve. I want to see how Piplup handles the pressure that MazeBeans puts on. Immediately start with the mind grab. Look how impressive.
Speaking of pressure, immediately.
I'm saying.
The text team went away.
Bro, he might be dead.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Imagine. We'll see, but Piplup, an incredibly smart man.
Oh, the jabs all the way into down smash. I feel like MazeBeans, he recognizes that Greninja obviously is a fast faller, so they will be susceptible to all those jabs. Obviously not true, only on Fox is true completely, but still able to get a couple of jabs into the down smash to extend that lead. The damage already, it's been an explosive start for both sides. You know, Piplup doing a great job keeping the lead up. Just has to maintain how he gets back into this set for sure. This is game one.
Yeah, no time being taken at all. Neither of them just kind of neither of them want to take their space, you know, kind of get things ready. Both firing right on all cylinders, all over each other right now. See how things go. MazeBeans now has Iron on deck, so things will get progressively harder for Piplup.
What the hell?
Clipping off the top of the block?
Yeah, ricocheted off the block. And this is what I like about MazeBeans, right? When he sets up the block, most Steves, or most people think the Steve only wants that grab into the block. But what MazeBeans does is he mines under it. Because if you approach him, you get grabbed off him. If you don't, you let him mine. He's got mix-ups as well. And as well as that, he's also got a safety net. So if you hit him, you can take off the block. There's a lot of mix-ups going into that safety net he has on the block at the ledge.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. I feel like I never ever see that with other Steves.
Yeah.
I hardly ever see they put that so if they get hit, they survive. We saw MazeBeans survive 2 fairs in that situation because of that block. He always does that in every set he plays, and I never see that with other Steves.
It's like a habit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sitting pretty, resting. You know, he sets up 2 this time.
Just like a little trampoline, you know?
Yeah.
Safe landing. No, Piplup's getting just all over MazeBeans right now, really taking control of this game.
Yeah, even with that safety net block, not doing too well for him. Piplup having a commanding lead at the moment. Tries to get the shadow sneak, doesn't find that second hit, or doesn't find that initial hit to take the stock. He definitely would have killed her. That's a strong move. Just gonna have to keep building this lead.
Yeah, it's crazy. Piplup just has absolutely no trouble getting these kills, despite, like you said, those safety nets coming out. It means nothing to Piplup. All over MazeBeans kind of stopping from getting these resources. I feel like he's consistently been on half resource this entire time. The fight's Diamond, definitely saving that going into his final stop this game. Hoping to make that comeback that Diamond allows. Like I said, you can refill whatever you want.
Yeah. Scary.
We'll see. Minecart, is anything going to happen off of this? Okay. Oh!
I don't know if MazeBeans did it on purpose, but the wait for the high drop to kind of push you up and then recover was low-key smart.
Yeah.
That was on purpose, that was really good.
I like that a lot, very smart and quick. If it was, very quick thinking. Yeah, I'm going to kind of cover his bases right now. Landed on shield or that jab. Dab? It's not that jab. Is that like extra insurance going to get off me? You're not countering, it's not you turning that. Falling out of up here right there. Oh, another fair. Piplup's just so good at finding these fairs, Vabs.
Nah, he really is. He's doing it against Co-Governor as well, just able to kind of like lock in space around it as well and find that, you know, like I said, it's quite a slow move. Nearly a bit of a scare, dying at the end there, but still managed to survive. And he hasn't dropped a stock yet, Dan.
Yeah, I was insane. And also MazeBeans are getting dangerous close to the edge there. Piplup was getting an insanely early kill, but MazeBeans, like you said, just so... Never mind. Well, he's still struggling so hard to get that stock off, and finally does, and now we've got Diamond on deck. See, can MazeBeans back up this comeback? Only a few quick hits, and you hit up smash, and that's it.
I feel like
your final stop.
I feel like Diamond might as well be a comeback mechanic. Right? So sometimes stocks just go in a flash. It's a case of, you know, how does Piplup keep that Diamond from kind of really affecting the down, the up smash, or even south spot hitting that time, not the full connect part.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to see those 2 moves are going to plank right now. MazeBeans going to fire right back with a bear, sending Piplup off the ledge. You can get the stop right now because your Diamond, that material doesn't have infinite durability. Never mind. That's another Diamond. However, Piplup's going to find those fairs. So clinical with those fairs, Fabs.
Yeah, and I feel like we kind of need to be really exploiting how good of a move that is. Definitely the kill power in that move, killing like again, just like the first game with Curry Governor. Every stock was fair, made sure.
Exactly, and that's just testament to Piplup's skill as a player, right? Just finding those, because a lot of people say, or a lot of Greninja mains will say like Tarek just kind of struggles at kind of getting those kills. They find that stray fair, they find that hard hitting fair.
Right.
Remember Piplup, just a master finding that fair, right?
No, I agree completely.
Solid 2-stock on FD. However, maybe a change onto a stage or platform. So maybe that'll pay a lot more for these guys.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on why they went FD game 1.
Maybe
Curious on where they go game 2.
Maybe just a neutral pick out of
Go!
Ooh, straight out the gate.
Just like game 1, should have started off quite strong, but again, that's what kind of cost him in that first game. Maybe he might slow it down as his game go along.
Yeah, MazeBeans just like not keen to wait in the slightest. Like you're saying, that might be the weakness in the set. I think MazeBeans does have to slow. We'll see. Throwing out these bears on stage. Only got wood materials right now, going to upgrade. Never mind, it's not going to upgrade, it's going to kind of repair those wood materials. Got a bit of iron on deck. MazeBeans going to use it. Upgrading to stone, can he just go step by step right now? Got solid lead in this first stone on Piplup right now. Jab, can insurance get off? It's not your turn yet, you're not going to punish me throwing out that F smash, hoping to catch Piplup Black and dragged out, they're going to get caught on this. But so good for that as a safety net, like you were saying. So you're going to sell back the Mickey Mouse contraption by the way.
That's all I can hear is definitely Mickey Mouse for sure, but definitely not Clubhouse getting put in. More of a death trap, I'd say. Not going to really enjoy that. And now Piplup is down to MazeBeans. And again, the jab's going to come out. We're going to see the down smash. Nope's going to keep doing it. The dunk off the fair. The
double dunk!
God damn, keeping it up. You know, doesn't want to be too antsy with it, but still finds himself losing that stock. Doesn't matter if 2 stocks to 1. You're 2 stocks to 1 now. Still got a whole stock lead.
Yeah, I mean, MazeBeans was at 70%, so if you want to make that trade, that's absolutely a smart play to be making, Fabs. And we'll see, like I said, Howard Mikehart's going to take it like that. I know SBF is not happy watching that. If he is watching that, probably not. I hate Steve, but we'll see.
If I saw that, I'd put my head down too.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, grab MCQ, ban him now. But we'll see.
Stunning him with the down. Kind of like
insane.
Place and then, like you said, finding the powered up minecart, you know, boosting himself on them rails.
Redstone unlocked. And as I was also saying, Fabs, I feel like the change to platform is going to pay a lot more in MazeBeans' favor. No, back to FD.
Yep.
I made the comment about the platforms, but it seems I might be wrong because Maze seems it's very content to go back to FD.
I mean, you called it, you know, the second they went to platform, it seemed like MazeBeans was quite a commanding lead. The jabs, doesn't matter what stage you're on, this is still going to connect. Anyway, you won again, one done. Angle this time, looking for tech. Test Piplup's reaction time, and he failed this time. Piplup's definitely going to take that one. Tries to bring him down with the upper.
Yeah, very good at Piplup to kind of be ready with that tech because you don't really know what MazeBeans is going to be going for in that scenario. However, MazeBeans getting caught in his own contraption and then failing the tech allegations on his own setup.
I love how he techs the first one and then can't handle the second one, but Piplup, not missing a single tech. He said, you know what, try harder. I got these.
I like that MazeBeans covered all sides, kind of the anvil on top, the TNT on the right, and then went right back with the bear. This type of stuff that Steve can pull out is crazy. However, despite all these contraptions that he's throwing out, Piplup could have been breaking them one by one, breaking all MazeBeans' toys, taking that lead. Let's see Piplup land that fair like he always does.
Yup.
Up smash, gonna connect. Once again, Fabs, 3 stocks to 1. MazeBeans really struggling on FD, and I wonder why he left it open.
FD might not be the pick, but I'm going to be real with you, Dan.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. Catching MazeBeans rolling out that dash attack is so good at chasing down these decks.
Yup.
MazeBeans not a lot of strong resources on this path as well. no iron to his name. Kind of having to fight it out.
Yeah, like, you can scrap him once, but like, how are you going to find these successful hits so many times? Being so slippery. And like we talked about with the matchup with Curry, they're both movement heavy based characters and very movement based game playstyles as well. When you pair that up against blocking Steve, man, he's not really moving too much, but more so putting up the blocks. How do you get past him? How do you stay in Steve's face so freely?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's just that TNT, it's a risk for MazeBeans right now because it doesn't have a lot of resources after that TNT, and they didn't catch Piplup out, so it almost seems like a little bit wasted few resources. And now, trying to make this comeback, only gold, absolutely no diamonds, and that is what's going to happen when you let your resources fall.
Piplup, sitting in grand finals, winner's side. Yeah. Upset over Governor and MazeBeans, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
No Piplup round here. I'm definitely seeing an evolution. Maybe the Primplup's out, you know? Might be the mid-evo.
I mean, if I'm MazeBeans, I'm never going to FD ever again. I'm banning that stage.
I would be surprised on any more FD picks in the set from Steve. He's there with Steve, though, of course, tried and true. We're going to have to see what he can do against this Greninja. I feel like Piplup's been playing extremely well, though.
Yo, Piplup's been on fire. Like you said, 3-1 now. 3-1 over Curry Governor. And if things go just as well as last game, we might see yet another thing. Probably putting on a clinic on how to deal with Steve. In the Northwest, where Steve's biggest hater resides. Kind of, you know, showing SBF how it's done.
You're really gunning for SBF today. I don't trust you.
Yeah, it's just I'm gonna be hating. I'm gonna be hating like crazy. Some more resources kind of going to be gone to waste right there as Piplup moves away to the other side of the stage and takes control. He's fighting back, trying to catch Piplup lacking, trying to throw him into that block.
Another confirmed down. And down to us match. This might be curtains for MazeBeans. He needs to kind of lock in and kind of see what he can do to kind of, you know, find these stocks. And he's trying to overwhelm Piplup. Piplup staying very patient in these situations where he kind of has to expect that onslaught of aggression from MazeBeans.
Exactly. And MazeBeans once again on the back foot on SBF where he did actually win last time. You see 127% MazeBeans just has to catch this frog. Hopping around a little too fast to get this kill.
Again, these up airs dragging him down, pushing him out. Any type of hit he can get, you know, converting off any hit, whether it's the drag down path, the one where you spin him up. And that's really good on Pip to kind of mix up the DI to kind of keep MazeBeans guessing there, the ambiguity we talked about. Yeah. It's so hard to adapt to.
I know MazeBeans is praying for that diamond right now. Yeah, there we go.
Right there in the back pocket. Find out, doesn't even need diamond to use it. Now's his chance.
Even a sigh of relief. 2 stocks apiece and has diamond for a comeback to finally be in play right now. Long hill up smash going to connect. Not going to be taking ceiling MazeBeans and stuff there right now. And he's clinging onto that diamond for his last and final stop. Third and final stop.
But now, though, we talked about Piplup having a big lead in game 2 and 3. I feel like now it's kind of on MazeBeans to kind of like come back. He was down quite a lot and he's bringing it back slowly. You don't want to give Steven a chance to come back. Again, Piplup maintaining it. Even with Diamond on deck, you know, he's looking scary for Piplup. He still has that lead.
Yeah, exactly. It does have the lead, and this is putting on the clinic right now. However, Diamond, this is MazeBeans at his strongest. A lack of resources, and Piplup is not letting MazeBeans mine. However, you do need to get the stock off soon, else that Diamond is going to be coming in, he's going to be stealing yours. That's a Diamond goal. You don't kill MazeBeans fast enough, you can take your stock. Diamond Bear not going to kill just yet. MazeBeans does have control of the ledge, and we know Steve's capable of the ledge. Nothing apparently. As we swap, Piplup takes control of the ledge and catch MazeBeans out of that bike car, everything hit in return. Diamond blocks, or the Diamond tools going to be breaking a pickaxe.
That's Steve's man coming under the blocks in the piece. Do you really want to give Steve a chance? The door is not closed yet, Dan. It's a little bit open. I know that MazeBeans can creep in. It's not bedtime yet.
In fact, the lock is looser than ever. However, MazeBeans, I mean, Piplup is going to be closing that door and tightening that lock on MazeBeans' winner's run as he drops down to losers and is now forced to make this comeback. He needs to reset the bracket if he wants to win like he was seeded to.
2 upsets in a row for Piplup. I told you, but they evolved. They gone past the Piplup. Well, they're now Emporion. Is that the final ever? Yeah, Empoleon. Looking strong right now, you know, really hats off to them, you know, for beating Curry Governor and MazeBeans, 2 top 2. I feel like people were only talking about, oh, this is either Curry or MazeBeans, who I don't know who wins. No one's talking about Piplup, though. Why is no one mentioning them?
Talking about Piplup.
And it is going to be seeing Curry against Ruben. And I think he whispered to me Cloud, but I'm not sure. I don't want, again, I think he just whispered to me Cloud, though.
I feel like Cloud is the most logical.